Hi, we're biking today in Oslo. You can see the Royal Palace down in the distance back there. I'm just heading down Karl Johan's Gate, so stick around for this video. We're going to be doing a tour of Oslo and up on the mountain where the ski hills are. So I hope you enjoy watching this channel and remember to subscribe for more videos. I don't recognize where I am, so I have to figure out where this restaurant was. So this is the end of the metro, I keep calling it tram, the train line here. I can't say the name, there it is. Frognerseteren, it says it's 469 meters elevation. And as you can see, lots of people have brought their bikes, and it's a Sunday morning, the weather's okay, so we're going to go downhill all the way back down to the city centre. So it'll be an interesting variety looking down as we head down, so come along. So just leaving on a downward elevation if I don't fall off my bike here. And as you can see, it's quite... There's a metro, going to be returning back, and we're heading this way. Wow, that's a lot. This is just a hilltop cafe that we came to. It's quite historical, from the 1800s. I'm sure it's quite pricey. Fireplace there.
Those from the state church, those lions.
So for my third time in Oslo, these are not places that I would have known about or would have come to. So there you can see the outside, and it's quite a nice terrace. There's the binoculars and stuff overlooking, I guess, the city centre, the fjords and everything. Again, there's the restaurant back there again, and over here you can see these buildings with the grass roofs, and then over there you can see all of the fjord and the city centre and stuff. So we're slowly, you see a bike, so we're doing that same route. We're slowly going to head down back down to the city centre. Again, for my third trip to Oslo, I had no idea about these places and I wouldn't have come here. So it helps to come with the local. So we're just leaving now. I'm gonna try and steer myself. There's the restaurant, there's the wood houses. We're just gonna head down now. I guess a popular weekend thing for people to do in Norway. And as you come to the higher elevation, it is colder and I can feel the winds going through me as I bike down. So here we continue. There's a very good panorama just looking over to that side, you can see. And somebody is brave, somebody is cycling uphill. We took the metro uphill, I would not cycle uphill like 400 meters. Oh. Saying, I guess, watch for cars maybe. It's just cold, the winds are howling right through me. Okay, so eventually when we get down to the town centre, it'll be built up, the temperature will be warmer, there'll be less wind. As of now. Okay, so we found a local church, and then this is the famous ski jump, not the one that I was just now looking at. Yeah. Welcome to Oslo, Norway. I know, this is not a bike lane, this is for the cross-country skiers, so I just have to get off this. There's some local games going on there. Always very colourfully dressed. Just leaving now and continuing our downhill route. So off we continued. It's getting warmer, that's a good thing. Just found another photo stop, so we're just gonna continue heading down now. Just heading down to the metro station. If I can do this with one hand, I'm gonna fall. Okay, off we go, back down. Actually, I lost them. Where are we going? Okay, heading past some local homes now. And again, more of the trees are in the way. And slowly heading down nice homes here. Wouldn't want to live here. I don't know how you get up and down every day. Just more of the grand homes here. And they have like breathtaking views across all of the valley down. The houses or some of the views that they have. A lot of them have flags. Bit of a steep path here again. We're passing by these homes and then looking out over there to the harbour and everything. If I can, I can't do it when I'm biking, but that's the type of view that these houses have. I want this house. This is so nice. There's the front door. And there you see quite a few bikers coming by, and they're going uphill. They're brave. I just realized I forgot my helmet when I put it down to take a picture. I have no idea. I'm trying to go back to find the helmet. All of these routes look differently. I had to ask that jogger because my friend basically said left me alone. So either I find this helmet or I'll just have to pay for it tomorrow. I don't recognize where I am, so I have to figure out where this restaurant was. I have to keep asking locals because there's so many turns and different streets. They all look different. I know I'm not on the same way that I came here. And my friend is just looking at his phone, so he'll meet me later. I found it. It's not here, so I must have left it at the other restaurant further up, and I can't go back there. Just detouring down into some gravel tracks now. Oh, you can't keep it steady down here. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay, we're just coming back into the city now. As you can see, there's different direction signs there. I don't know where I am. We're just going to keep continuing on. You can hear the river just behind me in front there. The choice of directions. Too many paths. You can actually get lost in a park. Okay, just some of the local homes here. City Park. People out on a Sunday enjoying themselves. And I have no helmet. I don't know what they're going to charge me for a helmet in Norway. Oh, that's nice with the grass roof. Okay, I just stopped here. So this is an interesting house. You can see the traditional grass roofing there. And then there's some modern architecture over there. So a mix of new and old. Going through another nature trail here. Just in a busy Sunday. Now he's telling me he's only been here once and he's not quite sure of the area. A couple of these bridges here. We've come the wrong way, but these are nice houses, so we're just backtracking and figuring out how to get to the statue park. Now we have city biking. So this is my idea of biking in Europe. Okay, if you look at the top there, that's the ski hill where we started off at, and now we're just back. Biking back through the city without a helmet because I lost the helmet. I'm going to have to buy a new one or pay them for it. Some old lady just told us to go in the bike lanes. So we're getting into the more urban part with the biking infrastructure here. Okay, here we are biking in Oslo, Norway. Remember to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos for my other biking adventures and more to come. Made it to the famous Oslo Sculpture Park. We're going to be checking out the various sculptures here. Okay, we made it to the sculpture park. As you can see, there's lots of tourists here. So we're gonna go down exploring. Okay, there's steps. I'm riding down the grass, avoiding those steps. And then there's a way to get up to that area so we don't have to climb the steps again. Okay, so we didn't have to climb the steps, we came this way. So let's head inside. Oh, even the railings have sculptures. I'm not quite sure what the thought process was behind this art because it is very sexual. But anyway, it's memorable, it gets the crowds here. You know, some of this can be considered child porn. Are they doing the Kama Sutra there? These two. So I know they're quite more liberal in Europe when it comes to sex and art, but I don't think some of these would pass the census today. It is like quite sexual, pornographic, children involved. So there's a bit more pumping down there. We've got like children all here. We've got the pile of children there, family together. Family that gropes together stays together. Just taking our bikes into the shade and then we're going to have like a lunch break because the sun's quite strong now. Just leaving, I had to put my glasses on because the sun's out. So that was the sculpture park. Okay, just making our way out of the sculpture park now. Trying to navigate all these. Okay, it's opened up now, so I have to start pedaling. Okay, so that was the sculpture park. We're just heading back into the town centre now. Back in the bike lane, just following the tram. Okay, we're going through this intersection here. Nice neighbourhood. Don't get killed while you're trying to film. We're just going through some very posh neighbourhoods again here. Just checking out some of these houses. Oh look, there's a flag. There's embassies here as well. Okay, made it to the back of the Royal Palace and then we'll circle around to the front. No, they're not. I thought they weren't allowed to talk, she's chatting with him. Hope you're enjoying the Oslo biking series. Remember to subscribe to my channel to check out more of my biking and other travel videos. Alright, just leaving the palace now. We're going to head down to the... We have these random former bridges here. I guess there used to be bridges in the past. We're at the Aker Brygge Waterfront area. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. So this is the new modern architectural area. I came here in 2003 and it was just pouring down with rain. Today the weather looks nice. Oh look, there's a cruise ship. Okay, so we're coming to the fjord. Oh, those are the museums. That's where the Fram Museum is. It's the big off area. That is a perfect shot of Oslo City Hall. Again. Look at my shadow. People are just on the beach area there. We're heading, you can see City Hall there, and then the castle is over there. We're going to head to the castle. Okay, just do a span around here because everything is nice from this area. So you can see City Hall down there. Over there is the castle. We're going to be heading to that, and there's a cruise ship, and then just more of the architecture all around here. So again, I came in 2003. It was pouring down with rain. Now I can actually look at it properly. Okay, just lots of locals out enjoying the Sunday afternoon, seeing as the weather is nice. kids are diving into the fjord. Just another span of the behind there, so hopefully you can see the city hall and the harbour front and the castle and everything. Careful I don't crash into people, they're everywhere. There's way too many people, so I had to get away from there. Okay, we're just going through the castle area here. I've already been inside in 2003, it was closed, 2015 I went inside. Okay, so hopefully you can see some of the castle behind me. Again, I went there in 2015, 2003 it was closed. Pack of wild animals. Okay, coming back into the more central part, that's where the skyscrapers were by the central station, and we're trying to orient ourselves to the opera house. Hope you're enjoying the Oslo city biking. Remember to subscribe to my channel and check out more of my biking adventures. Okay, so the guy in the shadow, this guy, we've made it to the opera house now, so we can cycle a little bit on the base, but we're not going all the way up. I just have to find a good selfie spot before we... So we just found there's a sauna there, across from the opera house. Just more of the saunas. We're just gonna head round slowly. We can navigate the people. See, there's another sauna in there. You can see the people in there. There's a third one here. She's going for a swim. Okay, so just in the express bike lane to the opera house. We can actually turn around here. Okay, here we are at the opera house, and it's too crowded with tour groups again, as you can see. So it's an interesting architectural design. You can climb up to various levels here. There's too many people here once again, so we're just going to get out to get away from the crowds. Again, the modernist architecture that they have here. They plan things out, they don't just slap together buildings as fast as they can construct them and sell units like they do in Toronto, with no thought behind them for long-term impact. City Box Oslo, that's where I stayed in 2015. Okay, we're just coming back to the main shopping area. We're just going to do a bit more of the downtown and then give the bike back. Okay, here's the Parliament on the left, and then you can see the palace at the end of the street where we were earlier today. So we're just going to round things off now. So there's cobblestones here. We're just going to follow the tram biking. Oh, here comes another one. Okay, we're just returning to the bike rental place, just getting some of these tram shots back here. Hopefully I'm in shot. Okay, so we just made it back to Viking biking, and I'm in trouble because I lost the helmet. So we'll see how much trouble I'm in because I lost the helmet. Okay, so tail end, she said I don't have to pay for the helmet. She was very funny about it, you know, she said it happens all the time. So here's Viking biking. I would highly recommend that. It's better than those city bikes down there, they only give you 60 minutes at a time, whereas biking you had the full, well, we had the day, but you can rent it for 24 hours, 48, whatever you want. Okay, so again, hope you enjoyed the biking video. Remember to check out my other biking videos and more of my adventures in Oslo and other places. Thanks. Just noticed a hot air balloon at the end of the street. More bikes coming. I'm standing in the middle of the tram lines. I don't want to get killed. You can see me in the window reflection there because the sun is shining too bright. So it looks like the sun is starting to set now over Oslo. There's the Oslo skyline again. So we started all the way up there on that ski hill. If you can make it out. And we came all the way down through the city. We came to the Royal Palace, if I can see it. Yeah, the Royal Palace is there, I think. And that was our full day in Oslo. Hope you're enjoying the Oslo biking series. Remember to subscribe to my channel to check out more of my videos.